Hi guys, my name is Annalie and welcome to my DIY channel. The theme for this challenge is red, white, and blue. So anything patriotic basically, especially for the 4th of July coming up. So I was super excited to participate in this challenge because I don't have a lot of patriotic decor, and so I'm really excited that now I have some, and it was really fun to make. So I hope you guys enjoy what we're going to make today.
This first project that we're starting off with is going to be mostly items from the Dollar Tree, and you can see here this burlap ribbon that I'm using. I actually got this from Walmart easily like 6 years ago, and it has just sat in my stash for that long, you guys. But I love it so much, and it was so perfect for this project. I took these jars that you can get from the Dollar Tree, these mason jars. I'm kind of obsessed with them, and you can see that I'm just wrapping the burlap around each of the jars. And I like that it's a little bit long at the top because I just went ahead and I used some jute twine to tie it around the top, and it kind of pulled it in with this like paper bag effect. I love how it turned out. So I had 3 different rolls of this burlap, and so I went ahead and I did this to 3 of the jars so that each jar had the different burlap, and then I just tied it around the top so that each, I don't know why I needed to get all high-pitched. I just tied it around the top so that each one, so that they all looked like this. And then using some of this white floral that you can get from the Dollar Tree. And also I went and pulled these out of my Christmas stash. These pipe cleaners, is that what they are? Chanel stems? I've never really learned the name of them, but from watching other videos when other people say that, so I've just tried to, I think that's what they're called. Okay. I went ahead and I cut the floral stems down to size so that they would fit really well in the jar. Taking these little pipe cleaners, I went ahead and I pulled out some red, silver, and blue, and I cut them in half. And at first I put them in because I wanted them to kind of have like this like sparkly firework effect. I went ahead and I wrapped the wire around in a spiral form so that it made it look a little bit more like it was kind of swirly coming up out of the jars. I thought adding that shiny pipe cleaner made it just kind of pop. It just kind of gave it that like firework effect, I think. I thought it turned out really cute.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see from up here.
Today's video is the June DIY challenge that is hosted by Heidi over on her challenge. So make sure that you guys check out the playlist down below, and make sure you check out Heidi down below because Heidi has been a huge part of growth on my channel. I am so grateful for her. You guys, she does so much good for beginner YouTubers like myself. She really looks back and reaches out, and she's all about helping people. So if you guys get a chance, please make sure that you go check out her link down below. You guys do not want to miss out on her. She is wonderful and she makes amazing things. I look up to her. She's inspiring. You guys will love her, I promise. Each month Heidi does a DIY monthly challenge which is associated with the playlist, so I will link that down below so that you guys can go check that out as well, because it is so fun to go through this playlist, especially because you can just hit play and just run through those and just get so much inspiration. So again, thank you so much to Heidi for hosting these challenges.
For this next project, I used one of these signs that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and I ended up taking the sticker off the back, removing the jute twine, and I went ahead and I got this painted with 2 coats of the Waverly chalk paint in the color white. that was dry, I used my Silhouette cutting machine to cut out this vinyl stencil in the shape of the United States. I just got this from the Cricut design store. Whoa, Cricut, whoa. I just got this from the Silhouette design store, and then I put the outside of this onto some foam core board, and then I just used that as a stencil to cut out a piece of foam core in the shape of the United States. Once that was cut out, I decided to trim up the back just a little bit because I wanted it to look really nice for the next step that we're going to do. And then I grabbed some of these napkins from the Dollar Tree, these little patriotic napkins, and I thought that they looked so cute. And that is what I'm going to be using to put onto this little piece of foam core, because I didn't have any patriotic scrapbook paper, but I figured this whole package was $1, so I just grabbed this package and used a couple of these sheets, and it worked so good. Once I had this cut out, I took some Mod Podge and I glued this down. Once it was dry, I went over the top part with some Mod Podge as well, because especially with it being a napkin and being really thin, I didn't want it to peel off, so I sealed it with the Mod Podge. So that first part of the border that I cut off, I didn't like it because I didn't cut it with the corners like I wanted it to, and I wanted the corners to match, so I ended up cutting it again so that I could have the corners look a little bit better. And then using some black paint from Waverly in the color ink, I went ahead and I went around the edges with a foam sponge that I just get from the Dollar Tree and cut up because it's super cheap to get them that way. And so I went around and just kind of gave it some distressing. It also helped give it a little bit of dimension to help with like the white on white. The black broke that up just a little bit so that it made it look a little bit more 3D, I guess, like it kind of made it pop. And then using my Silhouette cutting machine again, I went ahead and I cut out this little decal that I got from the design store. It said proud to be an American. So I just cut those in half. I didn't really cut those in half. I separated, so I cut those apart, and then I used the outer part as a stencil, placed it on, and then I sponged on American in red, and then proud to be Anne in like a navy blue color, and I just used some Paint-Applebarrel paint that I got from Walmart. And then it was time to glue on my foam core board, and you guys, my battery died and I didn't know that it died, and I continued to just go on for a pretty long time before I realized that it died, but I don't have the footage of me gluing it on. But here it is, completed, glued on, and I just think this turned out so cute, especially with using items from the Dollar Tree. It was quick, it was easy. This whole sign was like $3 to make. Maybe $4, if you count the vinyl, $4. Okay, $5, probably $5 because of paint.
in the great outdoors.
Then for this last project, I used another sign from the Dollar Tree, took off the jute twine, and I took this outside and I spray painted this white. I wanted to put some vinyl on this, and so that's why I used spray paint. I found that I think when I use chalk paint, I don't feel like I have as much luck with my vinyl sticking to it. Does anybody else have this problem? I feel like my vinyl sticks better to spray paint than it does chalk paint. So I got this painted, I let that dry, and then using the same foam sponge, I went ahead and used some black paint to just to de-stress it a little bit. And then this is another design that I got from the Silhouette Design Studio. I went ahead and I printed that off, or I went ahead and I cut that. And then to just give it some embellishment, I went ahead and I used some jute twine, pulled it through the holes, tied it off with a little bow, and then going back to these pipe cleaners, I spiraled them as well, and then I tied them on, I tied them on and then I spiraled them out and then completed the look with a little bow, just to kind of give it a little bit more of that sparkly firecracker firework look. And here is the end result. I was pretty excited with how all of these turned out, especially with these being so cheap. This project was like $3, you guys. It was so cheap. The sign, the vinyl, the pipe cleaner, everything I pretty much already had on hand. It was like $3 to make. These were very inexpensive, they were very fun, and I think they turned out so cute. And don't worry, I'm not going to be displaying these on my bench. I will be displaying these. I don't think that matters. That doesn't really matter. That's fine. You guys probably don't care where I display these.
From a distance you can tell.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed what I made. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Like this video and consider subscribing if you guys would like to see more stuff like this. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for watching my videos, supporting me, subscribing, everything that you guys do. I couldn't do this without you, so thank you guys so much. Okay, real talk for just a second. So when I was spray painting this sign outside, okay, I did this last night. Yeah, okay, I did this last night, so nothing says procrastination. Procrastinator right here. Last night, while I was outside spray painting the sign, you guys, I got attacked, full on attacked by mosquitoes, and I don't feel them bite me. So you guys, like, I got ate up. I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, of course you guys can see this because who can't see this? Look at this right here in the middle of my forehead. Want me to, should I turn sideways? I'm a unicorn. So I tried really hard to cover it up with some makeup because I knew there was no hiding it. I mean, honestly, how was I gonna hide this? Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. When I turn sideways, you literally can see it protruding off my forehead. However, though, I was thinking it's kind of like poor man's Botox, because if you guys look, okay, look at this. Look, when I wrinkle my forehead, look, it's like only wrinkled up here because it's so big. Also, my 11s, who knows about Botox? I usually have 2 11s. See, so the 11s are the 2 lines that are right here. So when you frown, if you get 2 lines, those are called your 11s, because it looks like the number 11. When I frown, I only have 1 11. So really, if you can like hide this pretty good, if we could have coordinated this, maybe if I could have been bitten right here and maybe like right up here, I wouldn't even need Botox for like a minute, right? Poor man's Botox. You guys, it itches so bad. It itches so bad. I just want to. Also, I got bit like here, 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 on my legs. I'm itching so bad, you guys. I got attacked. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Stop touching it, right? Stop touching it.